Thank you, Royal. Hi.
Hello, Giao again.
Thank you for joining again, Royal. I'm just giving the others a second to rejoin. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think Tun Sang is joining us now. Come on, Tun Sang. Where are you, Tun
Yeah,
Sang? Tun
yeah,
Sang?
I'm here. Yes,
Yes.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Tun Sang. Thank you. So, Tun Sang, you had a question?
Yes, I have a question. We are talking about the 4 days work week. But
Yes.
do you think when we work in 4 day on a 4 day a week, 4 day per week, the amount of works or or pressure of work when we work in 4 days equal 6 or 7 days in a week.
Uh,
Do you understand what I mean?
well, I'm trying to understand your question, Tun Sang. So, are you
Yes,
asking?
I
So, are you
I want to
asking?
talk about, yes, the
Mhm.
amount of work when we work in 4 day equal 6 or 7 days per week.
So, your question, Tun Sang, when we work in 4 days, do we work the same amount as when we work 6 or 5 or 6 days, right?
Yes, right.
Well, yes. So the hours, we still work the same amount of hours. So
Yeah.
we still work the same amount of hours, and the productivity rate, based on the studies that have been done, the productivity rate of employees, it's actually higher. So I guess because employees, they realize that they get an extra day off, they put more effort into their job and they try to complete their task efficiently. So, instead of dragging out the work for 6 days, they prefer to probably work an hour extra to get everything done so that they don't have to, so that they can get some time off to do something else. So some of the workers, they have other skills. Royal mentioned that, it's a great way to learn another skill. So for
Yes.
example, you work in a hotel, but you like to cook. You want to open your own coffee shop one day. So this would be a great opportunity for you.
Yeah.
Thank,
Yeah.
thank you, Han.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
realize that my video was off. So thank you. Yeah,
yeah,
so
no problem, sir.
thank you. So this is a great opportunity for Tunsang. So when you work 4 days per week, it means that you have an extra day. You can go and work in your coffee shop. So because of this, it increases your productivity at your regular job because you get an extra day to focus on your coffee business. So many of the studies that are done, the studies have shown that you still you are still able to do the same amount of work, even though it's a 4-day work week. You are still able, employees are still able to do the same amount of work, and it actually increases employees' productivity levels.
Oh,
Uh,
so
so, Mhm.
yeah, they work in their office 4 days, and 3 days left they can work at home.
No. So let me go again. So typically, for many of us, we work Mondays to Fridays, right? So Han,
Yeah.
you work at the bank, and Han goes to work Mondays to Fridays. So if the bank was to introduce a 4-day work week, it means that instead of going to work Mondays to Fridays, Han, you would choose 4 days. So
Yes.
maybe Mondays to Thursdays, it can be any 4 days. So you would only go to the office 4 days instead of 5 days. And you would still complete the same amount of hours. You would still complete the same amount of tasks. But instead of doing it in 5 days, you're going to do it in only 4 days. So what it means is that you get a longer weekend. So instead of only getting Saturdays and Sundays for your weekend, maybe you can take Friday as well. So you go to the office Mondays to Thursdays, and then you get a long weekend. So many persons, they look forward to getting a long weekend because, you know, they can spend more time with their families. They can learn a new hobby. They can do something new. You know, they can have a business on the side. We've spoken about side hustles. So it's an opportunity for employees to do something else with their time. And remember now, especially because of the pandemic, work does not mean that, you know, you go to the office every day, because some people, they work remotely, they work from home. So we talk about remote working means that you are working from home. So for some people, they do not need to go to the office. They are able to work remotely. Okay?
Yeah.
Are we a bit clearer now? Is everyone with me?
Yeah.
Royale?
I think,
Understand.
But
are you with
Michelle,
me?
I think when we have a long weekend, I think it's it's quite boring. Yes, and maybe I find another job to work this weekend, because I have 3 days 3 days off on weekend. It's boring. It's boring.
So you think that having a long weekend, it's boring? Well, for many people, Han, especially those with children, especially those with a larger family, it is a gift because they need to rest, you know, they need time with their kids. So so if you are bored, then it's an opportunity for you to think of, you know, getting something else to do. So if you are bored, then this is a great opportunity for you to find something else to do.
Yes. And you know, I don't have a children, I don't have husband, and I'm so young. Yes, and I want to work a lot. So I want to work a lot to find a lot of money.
Yes.
I don't want to have a long weekend.
Well, maybe this would be a good opportunity for you, Han, to you know, to do something extra, to find an extra job where you can work on the weekends. You know, so this would be a great way for you to find an extra job, so you can work on the weekends and you can make money on the weekend.
Yes, and maybe I when I finish learning English, I can find another job about English or to use English in my work on this weekend.
Good. Or maybe you can start teaching English. Maybe you can do that on the weekends. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Royale, are you okay, Royale? Are you okay?
Yes, I am okay, but my Wi-Fi very well, not good, so I disconnect sometimes.
That's okay. It happens to all of us. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
so Royal, what is the current unemployment rate in your country now? Do you have any idea?
I searched on internet and I know the Vietnam is current employment rate is about 2.5 percent, about 1.1 million people in now.
Did you say the unemployment rate is 2.5?
Yeah, 2.5%.
Well,
I understand what you are asking Mr. Hậu. Yeah, the rate on the rate with another country.
No. So my question is, what is the current unemployment rate in Vietnam? And Royal says it was about 2.5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I searched on the internet.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm. So the current unemployment rate is about 2.5% in your country.
2.5%.
Yes.
In Vietnam is? In Vietnam?
Yes, in Vietnam. Well, that's a very low unemployment rate. In my country, unfortunately, it's much higher. In my country, the unemployment rate, it's about 6%. And that's more than double your situation, the situation in your country. So our unemployment rate, unfortunately, it's much higher. I think it's too high. Many of our young people, they are unemployed. I think that many of them are not actually looking for a job. I think many of them do not actually want to work. And that is one of the social problems that we are having in my country right now, where the young people, they want the money, but they don't want to work, so it's very difficult. And because of that, we are having a lot of social problems that you mentioned earlier, such as, an increase in thefts, an increase in crimes, an increase in alcohol consumption. We are seeing the effects of that right now, So it's a very challenging situation. It's a very challenging economic situation for us right now.
Michelle, in your country, have many mafia?
We don't have mafias, but we do have some gangs. So yes, we have some gangs. Again, young men and women, they have a lot of free time, and because of this, they get into a lot of problems with the police, etc., because of drugs. So as a result of this, we have a few small gangs where, it's a struggle between the police and these gangs. Unfortunately, this is the current situation, but it's more prevalent in certain areas, because the gun, there's an increase in thefts, there's an increase in robberies, because, as I mentioned, they don't want to work. They want to get the money, but they don't necessarily want to work. So that is one of the problems that we are dealing with right now.
Yes, I understand.
Do you have a similar problem in your country right now? Do you have a similar problem, Tunsang? Do you have
Yeah.
do you have gangs? Do you have mafias?
I think we have both.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I haven't seen mafia in real life in my country. I haven't seen mafia in my country. So, but I think we have. We think our country has. So like you said, the unemployment is the cause of thief, robbery, and some gangs, like you said. Yes,
Yes.
because
Yes.
yes, because some young nowadays they don't want to work. Yeah, because they are lazy, or they are lazy, so lazy, or they don't have enough knowledge, like they don't go to school, don't have any skill in life, in work. So
Right.
it's hard for them to seek a career or seek a job. I think so.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 absolutely. All right, Han, do you have any questions? Any questions, guys, before I wrap up? I have another student, so I have to be on time tonight. But before I go,
Yeah.
any questions, anyone?
No, I don't have any question for you, Michelle.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
thank you so much, guys. I really enjoyed having this discussion about unemployment. Unemployment, it affects us all, even the ones, even if we have a job, it affects us in some way, because crime and violence, it affects everybody, whether or not we have a job. And as we all discovered tonight, we have all been unemployed at some point in our lives, you know? So it's nothing to feel bad about. It's nothing to feel ashamed about, because we have all had this experience. So thank you for sharing your experiences with me. You know, it was really good having this discussion, and I really thank you for sharing with me. All right, so thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you,
Good day.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Bye
Thank you so
bye.
much.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you,
Good night.
Michelle. Yeah.
You're welcome. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.